Professor Zalthek had been teaching xenobiology at the Galactic Naval Academy for 47 standard years. In all that time, no species had ever questioned his carefully researched presentations. The assembled cadets from 17 different worlds sat in respectful silence as he began his annual lecture on apex predators. The holographic display flickered to life, showing 5 distinct creatures arranged in ascending order of lethality. Today, we examine the galaxy's most dangerous apex species, Zalthek announced, his 4 eyes gleaming with academic pride. 5th place belonged to the saurian razorclaw of Kepler 438b, a 3-meter reptilian hunter with retractable talons capable of slicing through titanium steel alloys. 4th place featured the void stalkers, silicon-based organisms that could survive in hard vacuum, hunting prey by disabling their ships. Several cadets shifted uncomfortably. 3rd place went to the legendary shadow weavers of Rigel 7, interdimensional hunters that could phase through solid matter and whose very presence induced paralytic fear in 97% of known species. 2nd place showcased the hive mind swarms, billions of insect-like creatures operating as a single intelligence, capable of consuming entire biospheres in days. And finally, Professor Zalthek announced with dramatic flair, in 1st place, we have the omega predators of the Vega system. Standing 4 meters tall, possessing natural armor plating, acidic saliva, and electromagnetic pulse capabilities. A hand shot up from the middle of the lecture hall. Zalthek paused, his prepared speech interrupted. "Yes, Cadet." "Robinson, sir. Human, Terra system." The young man stood, his uniform crisp and bearing impeccable. "I believe there's an error in your presentation." A ripple of shock went through the assembled students. No one questioned Professor Zalthek's research. An error? Zalthek's eye stalks swiveled to focus on the human. "Please, elaborate." "Well, sir, you've listed 5 apex species, but there's really only one." The professor's mandibles clicked in confusion. "I'm afraid I don't follow, Cadet Robinson." "Humans, sir." The lecture hall erupted in a mixture of chittering, buzzing, and what could generously be called laughter from various species. Even Zalthek allowed himself a small chuckle. "Cadet, while I appreciate species pride, humans are primarily pack hunters from a Class M world. Hardly apex predator material when compared to—" "With respect, Professor," Robinson interrupted, "let me ask you something. Where are the saurian razorclaws now?" They're extinct, hunted to extinction about 50 years ago, but that's hardly—" "By humans, sir. Licensed hunting expeditions. We turned apex predation into a recreational activity." Robinson's voice remained respectfully calm. "The void stalkers?" Zalthek's confidence began to waver. "They avoid human shipping lanes after the incidents. Because humans weaponized their own ships and hunt them for sport. We call it void fishing." "The shadow weavers?" "They've withdrawn to their home dimension," Zalthek admitted quietly, "after humans figured out how to track them interdimensionally and started calling it ghost hunting. We have entire entertainment franchises about it." Robinson looked around the silent lecture hall. "The hive swarms?" "Currently under containment by human military forces who turned bug extermination into an art form. We brought spray bottles to a galactic war and won." Robinson sat back down. "And those omega predators you mentioned? We domesticated them. They're called pets now, extremely popular with human children." The lecture hall fell into absolute silence. Professor Zalthek stared at his presentation, then at the human cadet, then back at his slides. But humans are just— You're from a garden world. You evolved from tree-dwelling herbivores. You're not even that physically impressive." Robinson smiled, and something in that expression made every predator species in the room take an unconscious step backward. "Professor, we didn't become apex predators despite being from a garden world. We became apex predators because we had to earn it. Every other species on this list was handed their position by evolution. We took ours by choice, and we took it from everything else that thought they deserved it more." Professor Zalthek quietly deleted his presentation and dismissed class early that day.